Hey Bulldogs, we're here today with Mr. Ordonez and we're going to get to know him a little better. So, Mr. Ordonez, can you start by introducing yourself to us?
My name's Mr. Ordonez. I came here by way of northern Utah, actually, but I was born in Mexico.
And what's your background? So, where did you grow up and what brought you here?
I was born in Mexico, like I said. I mostly grew up in northern Utah. I moved to the U.S. when I was 4 years old, and I did most of my studies all in Utah before eventually moving here when I got this job.
And where did you specifically study and what was your major?
I studied at Utah State University, and my major was music education with an instrumental emphasis.
And hypothetically speaking, if you didn't pick that major, what other career path would you have chosen?
I think I'd probably be in some kind of tech field, computer engineering, software development, something like that. I'm very passionate about music and education, but I also really love tech and fixing things and repairing things, and I love just tinkering with anything technological or mechanical, so that's always really fun. I think I'd be doing that.
So when did you start pursuing music?
I started playing when I was in 6th grade, but I started pursuing music actively towards a career when I was a freshman in high school, after some great experiences with my own high school band and seeing the kind of impact my high school director could make on other students. I decided that that's something I really wanted to do, so pretty much since I was a freshman in high school, this is what I've been dedicated and committed to.
And which instrument did you choose to play?
My main instrument is trumpet. If you go to college for music education, you get to study everything and understand problem areas of different instruments, the basics of how to make a proper sound, and the different fingerings and all the keys. But my main instrument is trumpet, and I started that when I was in 6th grade because my brothers needed somebody for a church band, actually. And they were like, we need a trumpet player. You should learn trumpet. And I signed up, and that's not what I do anymore. It's been a long time since I've done that, but here I am teaching music as a result of that.
That's pretty great. And so what's your favorite part of teaching?
My favorite part of teaching is, well, first, really satisfying performances. When you work really hard for a few months and you get to the concert and everything goes really smooth, kids are really proud of themselves, parents see the work that's been put into it, that's really satisfying. But more than that, if a student's been struggling with a concept or an idea or a specific passage that's really tricky for them, and then suddenly they really get it, and then we apply it to a different piece of music, and they're like, oh yeah, I finally understand it, this is so much easier. That's the most rewarding because you see the student progress and you see the satisfaction that they have from learning.
And if you could give one piece of advice to all of your students, especially the seniors that you have, what would it be?
The biggest piece of advice, just in life in general, and this is true for students at the high school level too, is something will always be better than nothing. A lot of times we have a lot of demands placed on us, and especially if you're a high achiever, it's really easy to think, well, this isn't my best work, this isn't 100%, so I'm just not going to bother with it. But 50% always beats 0%. Washing your face is better than not taking a shower if you don't have time. Eating a snack is better than not having a full meal if you don't have time for that. Going out for a walk around the block is better than not exercising at all. It's just small things really go a long way in life.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ordonez, for that wonderful advice. And from all of your students, and especially me, we thank you.